Hi folks, Olivia here. I'm hoping to finally be able to answer the question that I get most often from family and friends back home now that the election is looming. Most of the time when people get in touch with me, they say, "Hey, you live in Ottawa. Who should I vote for?" Now that's a question that I'm never ever going to answer straight, partially because I don't even know who I'm going to vote for. But I am hoping to be able to help you because I have a pretty good understanding of how to decide who to go vote for. So that's what I'm going to share with you today is my techniques for how I'm going to decide who I'm going to vote for. And there are three factors involved. The first is the political party that they belong to. The second is the issues that I care about. And the third is the actual person in the riding. So when you go to the polls on election day, you're only going to get two pieces of information to make your decision: the name of the person and the party that they represent. So it's really important to have done your research ahead of time to have an idea of what kind of person is offering to be your candidate, but also how much you agree with the ideology of the party that they're running for. So luckily, party ideology is actually one of the easier ones to figure out. So I talked about political spectrum very broadly in one of the other videos, left, right, center, what, if I'm not much mistaken. And I'm also going to do a couple of crash courses to give you just a 101 about each of the parties. But if you see this video before those are up, a quick Google search will do the trick. You can learn a lot about the parties and what they value just by looking at their social media or going onto their websites. The other thing that you do want to consider, though, when you're looking at the party itself is the leadership. It's really important to examine the leadership and the quality of other candidates, not just in your riding, because if that party is the one who gets the most votes, they're going to form government, and the leader of that party will become the next prime minister. Once again, we don't vote for our prime minister. It is the leader of whichever party has the most elected members of parliament. So that's what I think about for the party when I'm doing some of my thinking and researching. The second thing that I do is I go and find out information about the things that I really care about. I'm a huge advocate for government using evidence and science and data to make decisions. So I always go and look if I care about, let's say I care about the environment, and I care about post-secondary education, and I care about fisheries and oceans. If those are the three things that I really care about, I'm going to go in and look for those things in each of the party platforms because I want to make sure I know exactly where they stand on the issues that matter the most to me. There's no way I can do videos about all of those things, but if there's something that you care about, one of those issues, and you're having a hard time finding information, let me know and I'll do the digging for you. So that's the issue-based voter. And then the third one is the name on the ballot. That's important. So the name on the ballot is where you get the chance to understand who, as an individual, it is that you're sending to office. One of the other videos I did is what are MPs for, and it explains that what they do in the run of the day is really hard to understand because they don't get a job description. So it's on you to make sure that you elect someone who's ethical, someone who's hardworking, someone who's always looking to do the best job possible with the resources that they have. So make sure you're voting for someone who has personal integrity. To find that out, you can use social media or you can go to all candidates' debates, but the best way to do that is just to go and meet them, go turn out to one of their events and have a conversation with them. So that's the third factor that I always take into account is the quality of the person. So once again, that's the party that they're running with, the issues that I care about most, and then the individual themselves. The only other really important thing to, I think, know about when you're making a decision is whether you're voting for or against something. On any one of those 3 points, you might feel so strongly about something that you don't care who's in power as long as it's not someone who's against the thing you care about. So maybe you're not particularly fond of any of the candidates as individual people in your riding, but you really dislike one of them. You might vote for whoever you think is most likely to win. So again, that's a matter of your priorities. If you feel more strongly that someone isn't in office than someone is in office, it's something to consider. And I'm more than happy to do another video explaining that whole phenomenon in a little more details. If you want me to, let me know. In the meantime, I hope that that's a little bit helpful on where to start for deciding who to vote for. And again, proposed topics, happy to fill in the gaps. Hope you guys are well. Take care. Bye now.